Hey everybody, welcome back to IP Farms. Thought I'd get a little video of the 1086 cranking up the first time today. It's been about 2 weeks since it was started. Not really cold today. Had to charge the batteries. Hopefully it'll fire off. Let's see what happens. That's not too bad. I gotta get some batteries for it. Okay. See if we can get hooked up to the chisel plow. I got the tires on it. I'll go put it in the dirt, just make sure everything works okay. Bring you along for that shortly. Alright, we're gonna give this a shot. See what happens. This ground is tremendously hard. Lots and lots of roots and debris. But I'm going to put it in the ground and see what happens, just make sure everything goes okay. Hopefully the shots here in the video, you can see a little bit about what's going on. Apologize for the audio ahead of time. Let's see what happens. Not too bad. Need to run the gauge wheels down a little bit. like I said, this stuff is so rooty and undergrowth and so hard packed. I think I'm going to have to definitely hit it with a chisel. Not the chisel, the disc plow first. Chop everything up and then come back and break up the hard pan with this. Just wanted to see how it did. Got the tires on it, hitch shortened up. That's all this 1086 wants to do in this ground. But it did okay. Hope everybody enjoyed it. I'll bring you back for a little bit more something different here soon. Not too bad, not too bad. Very happy. First time there's been a piece of tillage equipment in this ground in probably 30 years, if not more. Did pretty good. Like I said, I'm going to have to disc plow this first, chop everything up, and then get down and break it up with the chisel plow. But I'm pleased. Giving the 1086 a workout, I think it'll go a lot easier once I chop some of this up with the plow. But anyway, hope you liked it. Got a couple more things on the agenda for the day. I'll bring you back shortly with that. A little shot of the tractor here. All right, be back soon. Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, I thought I'd wrap this video up for today with a little bit of backstory on the farm and land here. Didn't get quite as much accomplished as I wanted to today. Ran into some issues on the old disc that I'm trying to refurbish. Didn't really get any footage of that. Battery went dead in the camera as usual, but I'm still learning. But anyway, Lord, I said that again, I apologize. The farm here has been in our family for many years, dating back to pre-Civil War, 1850s. Was quite a few more acres, hundreds of acres back in the day. I think in the late 50s, early 60s, it dwindled down to around 45 acres. There's probably only 15 to 18 acres of usable land. Some of it is in woods, some of it is hills and valleys that I'm not sure. I might can get some corn on it eventually, but we'll see on that part of it. I started this back in January of this past year and clearing the fields, getting all the underbrush off. I've stated all that in earlier videos, not going to bore you with that. The land had laid dormant with no attention at all, probably for 14 to 15 years. Years ago, my father and I used to come up here and bush hog the whole place just to keep it mowed down, the pastures that my grandfather had. He had cows, Black Angus cows, had fox dogs and show horses, and he had 2 huge gardens. He didn't really do row crop farming at all. Did some hay out of the pastures when he would alternate the cows between fields. But after he passed away, like I said, me and my dad kept up with it for many years. But life got in the way, and children were born, and grandchildren came along, and things just kind of got pushed to the back burner, and we quit bush hogging, and it just grew up in no time. And that was where I was at in January of this year. Mostly all saplings and honey locust trees, and some form of Bradford pear tree that's got thorns on it too is what most of the fields are in. No big trees or anything like that, but where I'm at, I can't burn. I don't have the accessibility to berry brush, so I've just taken strategic places that wetlands, or I won't say wetlands, but wet spots that would be unfarmable, and I've made some brush piles. And like I said, I've got 45 to 50% of it cleared right now. There's still a few things I need to do for the area that I'm wanting to get some corn in the ground on. I was going to shoot for 2021. Not sure that it's going to go. I mean, there's so many things that need to be done. It's overwhelming some days. Doing this on the side, I work a full-time job. I've got a couple hours in the afternoon here most Saturdays. But I give it a valiant effort. It's my passion. It's where my heart is, always has been. I've had this dream of doing something with this farm, planting and growing something for probably the last 25 years, and things just worked out. Lord's blessed me here in the last few years to be able to start this endeavor. My mom had 7 brothers and sisters, including herself. There's 3 brothers left and her, and that was out of 7. Was a corporation, still is, split up between the children, but all of them are very supportive of my actions. I'm hoping that my grandfather is proud of what I'm trying to do. I'll say again, I'm not a professional by any means at the farming aspect of it. I've always done, welding and fabrication and rebuilding of stuff, and always been around tractors and equipment and things like that all my life. So I feel like that with that knowledge, rebuilding this equipment and getting it back to usable status is a plus for me. I think the farming, growing the stuff will come as time goes along. But I hope you guys are interested in what videos that I'm putting up and the content. Please feel free if there's anything that you would like to see more of, less of, things in more detail. Feel free to leave it in the comments. Thumbs up, thumbs down. The feedback I get from you guys is really exciting. I apologize for being a little long-winded on the plow wheel rebuild process. I don't think I should have spanned that out in quite a few videos like I did. But I'm still learning the process of the videoing, so just bear with me on that. Hopefully things will get better as time goes along. I am in a little bit of a lull right now with uploads. Had a little bit of issue. I'm going to try to upload. I'd like to upload daily or either every other day to just try to give a variety, and everybody's not going to be interested in a particular project at hand. Right now, I think the hydraulic conversion's on hold on the old disc plow. I've got to round up some more material to make that happen. I think next week I'm probably going to get back on the K gleaner a little bit, get the tank back on it, new fuel line, fuel filter, get it back going. I've got to do some tire swapping off the other one onto it. I need to get it running and moving again so I can get these heads moved around, get things situated from the purchase of it all. But I hope that you guys do enjoy what I'm putting up. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing. Doesn't cost anything. Does help out the channel greatly. But most of all, feel free to leave a comment, whether it's a hello or critiquing something I'm doing, or even if you feel like you need to bash me about something. I enjoy reading all of it. The feedback from you guys is awesome. So I think that's going to wrap this one up. Didn't want to get too long-winded here. I'm bad for that. So thank you again for watching. Please consider subscribing. Until next time, thank you.